We had a tip-off this morning. We had someone ring us and tell us there were two house fires overnight in Melbourne, one in Doncaster and one in Melbourne East, and it was seriously suggested to us by our anonymous contributor that we have a look at the issue of whether both fires were the result of were started in the insulation in the house. We have our reporter Tom Andronis on the scene of the fire in Melbourne East. Tom, good morning to you.
Good morning, Ross and John.
What have you discovered?
I've discovered insulation bats on the front lawn burnt. No doubt, really, in anyone's mind that this was started by insulation. Smoke still thick in the air. The house has survived. Fortunately, the homeowner got up there and put out the fire rather quickly, but it could have been very, very scary. He's got two young kids here, and it seems that the in-laws are staying as well, so could have potentially been a very, very bad result.
What time was all of this?
It happened at about a bit after 10:30 last night, I believe, but I could probably put the homeowner on to tell you that.
Thank you very much. Put him on.
Will do. If I can, hang on, he's just disappeared. Apologies for that.
That's all right. We got a name for him. Is this Kamal?
It is Kamal. If we can track him down. Sorry, guys.
That's all right. No, this is all. We need the footsteps in the hallway.
Here you go. I found him.
Good on you.
Here you go. Here's Kamal for you.
No worries. Hi there.
Hey Ross, how you
going? Good, Kamal. How's the house?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. I'm usually listening to you on the way to work, but I've got a day off today, so it's good.
Yeah, and your day off started about 10:30 last night, eh?
Yeah, 4:30 this morning. Yeah, I just switched off the downlights at about 10 o'clock last night, and I got up. Oh, for some reason, I don't know why, but about 4:30, I was just there was a real strong smell of electric wire. And so I just internal and external of the house and couldn't see much. But all the power was off, and then I saw some marks in the living room. And then I decided to go up in manhole. My wife luckily had a fire extinguisher and went up there, and the flames were about 1 or 2 feet in the air there. So and I just extinguished it, and which was all good.
So it was well alight. And is this insulation? Did the fire actually start in the insulation, and that's where the flames of 1 or 2 feet in height were coming from?
Yep, bloody oath. And this is put in about 1 or 2 months ago, and that glass wall stuff. And it was just around the downlights. You know, there were no protective covers, but they did, rip a bit around them so they weren't directly on top. But the fire said, within 5 or 10 minutes, the whole roof would have been gone.
So this insulation was put in well and truly after the house was built?
Oh, yeah.
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 This is stimulus package insulation, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was?
Yeah, it was. And, when was it John talking about, was it half an hour, 40 minutes ago, he was talking about checking his roof or something like that?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, bloody oath, do it, mate. And, just make sure you got guards, around your downlights and stuff, because we've been in this house 10 years and, we've had downlights for several years and nothing like this has happened. We had that old insulation type, that paper sort of loose stuff, and that was removed and that glass wall put in, but there was a bit of combination, I guess, there, a bit of that paper stuff left there. So.
Hey, this is incredible. So, without naming names, did you have a reputable, to your way of thinking, a reputable insulation company install it for you?
Oh, I can give you the name after or whatever.
Yeah.
But but I don't know if they're reputable or what. So,
yeah.
but
well, who would, I guess, if you get someone who's going to stick insulation in, they know more about it than you and I do, and you assume that they know what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
When you say that you woke up, did you have any idea what woke you up?
No idea. It's just, I am so grateful for my, all the family safe. Had my mum and dad in the house just down from SA, and have my 2 young kids, and I'm just very grateful that we're all safe.
Is there any damage to the house other than the burning of the insulation?
No, the rafters, they're gone about 1 metre square, needs to be replaced. Ceiling, sort of the plaster, we'll think about painting that room today actually, and just part of the ceiling needs to be changed.
And if you hadn't woken up at 4:30, that by the time anyone would have woken up, that house would have been well and truly ablaze.
Yep, exactly, and the scary thing is that the smoke alarm wasn't activated. I guess, because the smoke was up in the ceiling as well, it's going to be hard to activate from there as well. And, I just don't know. It's pretty scary.
You were able to, in the time that was available to you, get a ladder, presumably, and get into the manhole and get into the ceiling and also access a fire extinguisher.
Exactly. So I had a ladder in there because we were doing the prep work for the painting. And luckily my wife's pretty forward thinking. She had just a mini powder sort of fire extinguisher in the laundry.
Kamal, this is slightly embarrassing for you on a radio program as this to admit that it was your wife who went to Bunnings to pick to pick up a fire extinguisher. Who puts the bins out at your house? You or her?
No, it's me. But no, she's a champion. So
yeah,
and a lot of people wouldn't have that in their house, would they?
No, they wouldn't. And there's that other fire over in Doncaster, which the same person who suggested that your fire was as a result of insulation catching fire has suggested to us that that fire in Doncaster was also a result of insulation, and if you're a betting man, you'd suggest that they're unlikely to have a fire extinguisher.
Yeah. Well, did they receive much damage there, or?
Well, we don't know. We've got someone else heading out to that scene, so we'll find out shortly. So day off for you. Do you have to alert anyone, Kamal, or have you done that already?
No, I already did that, so... No.
Right.
Well, look on the bright side. You don't have to do any painting now.
Kamal, we thank you for being available to us, and God bless whatever sixth sense it was that had you wake up at 4:30 in the morning.
Exactly, mate. Exactly.
And
All right, have a great day, boys.
And I hope a sixth sense is useful for you in your occupation.
Okay, mate.
Kamal, thank you. Kamal is the owner of the house in Melbourne East that was that caught fire. If you have foil roof insulation installed, you can call that hotline 131792 131792.